Good morning. It's 1:07 now. I just got dropped off at Gooch Gap so I can continue where I'm going. Right behind me, you'll see the truck right there. That's where Ron's shuttle service, although it was Ron's wife, dropped me off, and I'm going to continue my trek here. I can't believe I'm back out here again. Really hard leaving the family today, though, especially after coming back home. But excited. Hectic trip. Travels weren't as good as they could have been. Nothing major. Just an issue with the flight or whatever. I'm going to turn you around so you can see the trail. But I just want to say I am back out here and hiking. So I'm walking along. It's quite windy and chilly. It's showing it being in probably the 40s around here, but the wind is really strong. You can probably hear it now. It really bites through you. I'm wearing my fleece to walk in, and I'm chilly. I'm hoping to get a little warmed up as I go. And target today is to get to Lance Creek, so approximately 10 miles. Probably a little ambitious, but I think if I can get 5 hours of daylight, which I should be able to get close to it. If not, I'll have to stealth camp somewhere. Walking up the trail, I've done probably a third of a mile. Already I'm huffing and puffing, but it's been pretty much straight up for this incline. So you can hear that wind whipping. So coming up to the ridge line, I'm sure it's going to get windy now. But I'm generating a lot of heat by walking uphill. But definitely chilly out here. And there is a frost warning for tonight in the town below, so I'm assuming it's going to be pretty cold tonight with high winds. So I guess we'll get to test out the equipment and see how it does in cold weather. Good morning. It's about 1:30 now. I've gone about 1.4 miles almost, just a little bit shy. I've done some climbs, only about 350 feet up, but had a bar because I really didn't eat anything this morning. I've been flying all morning and driving. Didn't really have any breakfast or anything. It's obviously windy, you can hear the wind. Right now I'm a little protected, but I'm coming up to mountaintop, so I'm sure I'm gonna start feeling it already. And I have been sweating, so it's really cold when the wind is blowing on you. I'm probably close to 27 pounds now. My pack was 26.1 pounds. I have too much food probably. I probably have like 7 dinners, less snacks. But, big climb coming up. So, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna put this away and try and power through this. Reached a little bit of a clearing, it's not really, but there is a beautiful view here as I'm climbing up the mountain. Got a mile and a half. Only 8 more to go, so. Good morning. Even though it's afternoon. It's about 2:30 now. I've walked just over 3 miles. I'm coming into Woody Gap shortly. I can hear the cars or motorcycles, whatever, riding up and down the road. So I know I'm getting close. Seen a couple of hikers, mostly day hikers. I think I saw one person with a backpack. Doing pretty good, I can't complain. For an hour and a half to have done 3 miles is, you know, pretty much on target with 30-minute miles. So, good afternoon. And it's about 2:40 now. And you can see up ahead, I'm coming to Woody Gap, but it's been good. So cool, there's a lot of water on the trail in some low-lying spots. So it's quite muddy and slippery. So, but there's plenty of water. If you need water, you don't have to pack any out or as much. I drank probably half of one of my bottles, which is probably like 400 milliliters, and then I filled it up again. Here we are. There's a little wall where I took a picture of my son's years ago when we first came through, when we hiked here. But I'm gonna go across. Here it is, Woody Gap. So almost 3.6 miles so far. Good morning. It's almost 3:30 now. I've gone about 4.8 miles or so. I guess my math was wrong. Looks like I have another a little over 2 miles to get to Lance Creek. But I ran into a ridge runner and we were talking, and then I was looking at Far Out. Based on their recommendation, I may go past Lance Creek. There's a little stream. I can go up to Gooch Gap, I found out, without a bare canister, but you just can't go past it. But I don't know if I have enough miles in me yet to do that. So what I may do is about a half a mile past Lance Creek, I think, there's a stream, and according to the ridge runner, and then obviously on Far Out, there's a campsite just past the stream that's pretty nice. So I may make that my target. It looks like that's like 2.5 or 3 miles ahead, which is, I think, very doable for me with the time remaining. It's 3:30, so that might take me to 5 o'clock. Still give me time to set up and cook before sun goes down. I'm not used to the time change. I didn't look to see what sundown is, but I think it's around 7. So I should have enough time to do that. And here you can see plenty of water on the trail. Crossing a little stream here. You don't have to get wet though. Good morning. It's 4:10. I've done about 6.8 miles, and this is Lance Creek. But I'm actually going to keep going. I think I'm going to try and hike till 5 maybe, or close to it. So, making good time. I passed another camper. There's only 2 tents here. It looks like 4 of them. I see 2 more in the back, further down. Some hikers I passed told me, if you follow this trail past everybody, it hooks around the mountain, and there's a great stealth site in the back there that nobody bothers walking to because it's past everything. But I'm gonna keep going. I don't really want to go on the tent pads, and I'd like to see if I can get an extra mile in. And that's 1 less mile I'll have to do tomorrow to get to Gooch Gap. So I'm taking it slow and keep going. So I think the stream is like a half mile, and then there's supposed to be some stealth sites a half mile past that. Good morning. Actually, good afternoon, I should say. I've been hiking for about 3.5 hours, almost 4 probably. And I made it to the top of the mountain. I went past that creek, a half mile, came to the top of the ridge, and there is a campsite here, as you can see. And I think I'm gonna pick this spot right over here. It's a little level. 5 o'clock now. Got my tent set up. This is the view. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a little windy up here, and you can hear we're on the ridge over here, so you can see the wind is blowing down. It's 5:30, so I'm all set. I got my new Thermarest sleeping pad set up. I got my bag out, and hopefully it's lofting up. And I'm gonna make some food. So today I'm gonna try buffalo style chicken mac and cheese. Never had it before, but we'll see. I like buffalo, I like chicken, I like mac and cheese, so I bought it. It's also one of the heavier meals I'm carrying, which is usually my decision-making process, at least in the beginning. It's 4.6 ounces, so that'll help me lighten up. I got my Gatorade. I'm gonna take all my smellables, put them in. I did bring chopstick this time. My lips were really bothering me the last time I was out. By the 3rd day, they were kind of raw, so I remembered to bring some. I just gotta remember to take all my food out. I'm gonna try and pre-pack a little bag for tomorrow, put it in there, so that when I take it down, all I have to do is take that and put it in my pouch, and then I'll be good to go. And this is what the buffalo style chicken mac and cheese looks like before it's cooked. Okay, well, I've made the buffalo style mac and cheese. I just licked the spoon once or twice while it's cooking or rehydrating, and definitely tastes buffalo-y. Buffalo style sauce, which I happen to love, buffalo. Not too crazy about celery, personally, but I'm sure it's mixed in and it's not that bad. But it looks pretty creamy inside. It doesn't look bad. So it's chicken, pasta, you know, mac and cheese. So I'll taste it in a little while and give you my thoughts. And this is what it looks like. It's a little soupy, but that might be, I didn't really measure. I kind of eyeballed it. So, but it smells definitely like chicken wings, like buffalo chicken wings. So I'm trying to be careful not to spill any in the tent, because my feet are outside, but I have the tent open and I'm eating in the tent. Might need another minute or two. I did get tasted like a little crunchy piece from the pasta. The chicken is very tender though. Yeah, the pasta needs probably another minute or two. Maybe I didn't wait long enough. But the chicken and the sauce are very good. I would say this is probably a buy again. And obviously either heat up the water more, maybe boil it, or just let it sit a little longer than probably. It's cold and windy here, so that's probably my fault. But it is soft enough to eat. Just, it's al dente, very al dente. I'd like it to be a little softer. And there's my bear bag, hanging down. Hopefully, there's no bears anyway, but if there are, I hope it's satisfactory. To me, it's a little bit too low. It's not 12 feet off the ground, but I couldn't find any good limbs that I could reach. The other ones that I could see are too tall. I don't have enough rope.